Hello everyone, welcome to Sweet Tomato Vine Homestead. I'm Linda, and today I'm out in my garden and I am about to participate in the Sun Tea Challenge. The Sun Tea Challenge was started by Back to Our Roots Homestead, and I am out today to participate in it. I was tagged by Yankee's sister, and I am going to make some sun tea today in my garden. So I'm happy that we have some sun today so that I can make this sun tea. But I did my research because I have never made sun tea with herbs before. I usually just use some tea bags, and it's been a long time since I've done that. And as I was doing my research, I learned a lot of things about making sun tea with herbs. And I was to go ahead and use some dried herbs today. And the herbs that I have, this is some sweet and purple basil that I have dried in my dehydrator. And I chose a vessel that has a flip lid. You can use different vessels. It suggests that you use glass to be more safe. So this is a glass vessel. And I'm going to add my sweet and purple basil. I'm just going to shake some of those in there. And y'all, these herbs smell so good. Go ahead and put my lid back on those. And this one is my mint. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some mint. And this one is a chamomile and lavender mix. And I think this is my favorite for tea. As you can see, there are some chamomile flowers in there also. Okay, and then what I've used or am going to use to add a little color is just some turmeric, just some powdered turmeric that I have. I'm going to add some of that to give my tea just a little color. So I'm just going to use just a pinch of that. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and pour my water in. And it also recommends that you make your tea in small batches. So that just to be more safe to make small batches of your tea. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a stir. And I'm going to see what kind of color I got going. And I know that it's going to make more color as it steeps out here in this sun and in this heat today. But I'm going to give it just a... Oh, I forgot I did not take my tape paper all the way off. I'll go ahead and just remove that. I'm going to add a little more of the turmeric. And I'm just going to give it a stir. See if I can get the rest of that off of my spoon, my spatula. And now I am going to just go ahead and put my lid on, fasten it on. You want to make sure that you use a lid that can be fastened, that can prevent anything from getting in there. My first thought was to use just a coffee filter, but it said do not use anything like that that could allow something to possibly get in. So now my lid is on secure. I'm gonna give it a little shake. And those herbs look so pretty. I don't know if the camera is capturing it, but... And I also had some purple basil in with my sweet basil. I said purple and sweet basil were in there. You can barely see it, the purple, but it's in there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let that begin to steep. I'm going to take all of my herbs back inside, but I wanted to show you all how much damage. So we had a recent storm and it has blown over these containers again, y'all. I am so over some of these containers. But I know that this is going to happen once there is a storm, so I can't be too upset when you're growing in containers. But it's just that every time the wind blows, seems like I'm out here picking up these containers. And as much rain as we got, it still seems like some of the stuff is so dry. But now this is a good thing. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna remove this. Yeah, that looks delicious. But there is so many containers on the ground. That tree was on the ground. I picked it up when I first came out. The last time I was out here, I was telling you all that I was going to add some fish emulsion to my garden over here. I added it to the east garden, but I did not finish. Well, I didn't even get started adding it in this garden. So I am going to go ahead while I am picking up these containers today. I'm going to go ahead and add my fish emulsion to this garden. Okay, guys, so let's get started. Most of these plants got watered in really good by the rain, but the ones that were knocked over, they're dry. So I gotta water those. sunflowers I'm about to yank out. They have done well, but it's time for some of them to go. Some of them that's only got like one flower left and on a long stick. I'm pulling them out, y'all. Like this one, I collected seeds off of it. See, it had one flower left underneath there. You see it? One flower, trying to do it, but let's get rid of it, and I'm gonna use this as a stake. Y'all thought about I hadn't eaten any breakfast, and then I thought about I got some breakfast out here, so let's see what this one's tasting like. Wow, it looks delicious. Wow, beautiful. Delicious. Wonder if I should save this half for the sugar. I think I will. It's so delicious. These are the eggs I just got from the chickens. I'm gonna wash them because I'm gonna give them to someone today. squash. I just squashed the squash bug that was on my squash plant down there, but he was the only one. I looked and there were no more on there, so that's good. nice eggplant. Y'all remember the rose I was telling you was broken? I think it was the Don Juan. I took it and I took that broke piece and I just potted it right here in the garage. I'm going to see if I can get it to take root. I probably need to take off some of these stems, but I've rooted roses before like this, and we're going to see if this one works. I also gave some verbena plants a much needed haircut to get them started to growing again the way that they should. They were just kind of wild, so there is what is left of that. And I removed these tomato plants from the fence. I'll show you where they came from. There are some more of the tomato plant that came off of this fence that is from this raised bed. And it was just so congested in there, and so now there is more breathable space in here. I also gave this verbena a haircut. I deadhead my roses. And y'all, this raised bed with these herbs in it is looking very good right now. I need to come and harvest some of the purple and the sweet basil. And we do have some germination on the carrots that I planted recently. And I went ahead and harvested some vegetables while I was out there. I already had got the eggplant, but I went ahead and got the other when I was putting the fish emulsion in the containers. Okay, so that brings us back to our sun tea. So our sun tea has been steeping out here for hours. And so what I want to do now is I want to go ahead and I want to strain it into my pitcher. And I have a milk cloth here that I'll be using to strain it. And it is recommended that you leave it no more than 4 hours in the sun. Oh, I can smell it when I open it. The mint is so pungent more than anything else in here. I don't know if pungent is the right word because it's just a sweet aroma. But I want to go ahead and strain it. And I just put some lemons in the bottom. I want to give it a squeeze. I want to get all that flavor, all that medicine. Okay, so now I bought out my stevia. And this stevia liquid drops, you only have to use a couple of drops for something like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add a couple of drops of the stevia. You want to be sure to just get a couple because it will make it too sweet. So I've had this stevia for so long and I plan for it to last a long, long time because I don't use very much of it. So now I have my strawberries And I have some lemon in my glass. And I'm just going to add my strawberries because they're frozen. So these are going to be my ice cubes. And you all remember I put the turmeric in there to give it a little more color. Because I thought it might look kind of bland because everything looked kind of green. But the turmeric will also give it other benefits also. So it's more than just the color that I'm getting from the turmeric, although I just put a very, very small amount in there. So it looks very delicious, especially with the lemon and the strawberry. And I've been working pretty hard out here, y'all, so I need this. I really do, I need this. Okay, so let's give it a taste. Just wanted it to chill just a little. It's perfect. It's perfect. That mint, I can taste the lavender. It is perfect. I can taste the basil. And that stevia was perfect for, because I don't want mine to taste really sweet. Since I don't use sugar, anything can taste too sweet to me really fast. So it is perfect. And I'm going to let this continue to chill, and I'm going to eat these strawberries. I'm going to eat the lemon, and I'm going to finish it, and I'm going to enjoy it. So, okay, so this challenge was started by Back to Our Roots. I first heard about it from the New Orleans gardener. I was tagged by Yankee's sister, and I am going to tag 5 people, and they are So in the City, Fox in the Garden, Angela's Busy Bees, JSGS Farms, and A Whole New Perspective. Okay, y'all, so I hope that you all like this video. I hope that you will give the video a thumbs up. I hope that you will subscribe to the channel. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.